veil of the moonlit serenade. In a land where the golden hues of the sunset blend seamlessly with the indigo tapestry of the night, there existed a garden. This was no ordinary garden, for it was tended not only by the hands of its keeper, but also by the whispers of wisdom that danced through its leaves. The keeper of this garden was known simply as the gardener, a soul as old as the tales of time, whose heart beat in unison with the rhythm of the earth. The gardener had a secret, one that he shared only with those who sought refuge within his moonlit sanctuary. It was said that within the heart of the garden bloomed a flower, unlike any other. Its petals shimmered with the light of 1,000 stars, and its fragrance had the power to calm the most troubled of hearts. This flower was known as the blossom of tranquility. One evening, under the watchful gaze of a crescent moon, a weary traveler stumbled upon the garden's hidden gate. Her heart was heavy, burdened by the weight of unanswered questions and unfulfilled dreams. She had journeyed far in search of peace, a solace she hoped to find within the embrace of the garden. The gardener welcomed her with a gentle smile, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of ages. "Come," he said, "let the garden be your sanctuary this night." As they walked along the stone path, flanked by flowers that danced lightly in the breeze, he began to share with her stories woven from the fabric of the universe. "There is a voice that doesn't use words. Listen," he whispered, as the rustling leaves seemed to hum a melody of ancient secrets. The traveler felt a sense of calm envelop her, as if the burdens she carried were being lifted away by the wind. They arrived at the heart of the garden, where the blossom of tranquility bathed in the moon's tender glow. The gardener gestured toward it and shared, "This flower blooms not for the sun's embrace, but for the love of the moon. It reminds us that even in darkness, there is beauty and peace to be found." The traveler sat by the flower, captivated by its ethereal beauty. The gardener continued, his voice soft and soothing. "Just as this flower grows in darkness, so too can our hearts find light amidst our trials, for it is through our struggles that we discover our true strength." As the night deepened, the gardener shared tales of love and loss, of hope and despair, each story more enchanting than the last. Yet within each tale, there lay hidden a pearl of wisdom, a guiding light for those who sought to find their way. "The wound is where the light enters you," he said softly, as if confiding a sacred truth. The traveler pondered these words, feeling a sense of liberation as she began to understand that her struggles were not chains that bound her, but rather keys that could unlock doors to new beginnings. As dawn approached, painting the sky with strokes of pink and orange, the gardener stood up to bid farewell to his guest. "Remember," he said, "the journey is not about finding answers, but embracing the questions. For it is in seeking that we find, and in wandering that we discover the path home." The traveler left the garden with a heart lighter than when she had arrived. She carried with her not just memories of a magical night, but also lessons woven into her soul, ready to face whatever lay ahead with a newfound sense of peace. The end. In this tale, like in life, we find that peace often lies not in finding answers, but in embracing the beauty of our journey. May you drift into sleep with a tranquil heart and awaken with a spirit ready to dance with the mysteries of a new day. Sweet dreams. Whispers of the wind. In a land where the sun kissed the earth with tender warmth, and the moon bathed it in a silver glow, there was a village that lived in perfect harmony with the rhythm of the universe. The villagers understood the language of the stars and the secrets whispered by the wind. Among them was an old weaver named Ilias, whose fingers could weave not just fabrics, but also tales that captured the essence of life itself. Ilias, with his silver hair and eyes gleaming with unspoken wisdom, was known for his evening tales. As the twilight merged with the darkness, people gathered around him under the vast canvas of the night sky, eager to listen to stories that transcended the mundane world. Tonight, Ilias began with a voice as soft as the evening breeze. In the heart of every being, there lies a treasure, veiled by the illusions of the world. To find it, one must embark on a journey not outward, but inward. His words floated in the air, carrying the weight of centuries-old wisdom. He spoke of a traveler, a seeker of truth, who roamed the deserts and mountains in search of the ultimate treasure. The traveler had heard tales of a city where the streets were paved with gold and the air shimmered with magic. But to reach it, he had to cross a vast desert, a place where time stood still and mirages played tricks on the weary. As the traveler journeyed through the desert, his body weakened and his spirit wavered. One night, under a canopy of stars, he felt a presence beside him. It was a figure cloaked in light, its face obscured, but its eyes held galaxies within them. The figure spoke in verses that stirred the traveler's soul. In the desert of your despair, I am the raindrop that whispers hope. Seek not the treasure in the world outside, for within your heart lies the golden city. The traveler listened, and for the first time he looked inward, discovering realms within him that he never knew existed. He realized that the treasure he sought was not material wealth, but the light of understanding, compassion, and love that resided within his own heart. Ilias paused, allowing his words to settle like dew on the leaves. He continued, "The traveler returned from his journey, not with gold or jewels, but with a treasure far greater, a heart enlightened by wisdom and kindness." He understood that the journey was not about reaching a destination, but about discovering oneself. The villagers sat in silence, mesmerized by the tale. Ilias looked at them and smiled gently. Like the traveler, each one of us is on a journey. The paths we take may differ, but our destination is the same, to find the light within ourselves. He concluded his tale with another verse. In the silence of the night, listen to your heart's gentle whisper, for it sings of love and light, guiding you home through every shadow. As Ilias's voice faded into silence, a sense of peace enveloped everyone. The stars seemed to shine a little brighter, and the night whispered secrets of love and hope. The villagers returned to their homes, their hearts filled with a newfound tranquility. As they lay down to sleep, they felt embraced by a serenity that promised dreams woven from threads of love and light. And somewhere, in the vastness of the universe, the wind carried whispers of their dreams, weaving them into the tapestry of eternity. The end. As you close your eyes tonight, let the story of Ilias and the traveler be your lullaby. May their journey inspire you to seek your inner treasure and find peace in the knowledge that you are never alone in your quest for light. Sweet dreams until the sun rises again to greet you with new beginnings. Echoes of the silent heart. Once upon a time, in a realm where the sun dipped its golden hues into the sea and the moon rose with a gentle glow, there lived an old weaver. His hands were skilled in crafting the most exquisite tapestries, each a mirror to the soul's deepest yearnings. This weaver, though rich in wisdom and talent, harbored a heart that yearned for a truth beyond the visible, a melody that whispered in the silence between words. In his quaint abode, surrounded by looms and threads of countless colors, the weaver spent his days and nights immersed in his craft. Yet every tapestry he wove, while beautiful, seemed to lack a certain essence, a soulful connection that he sought but could never quite grasp. One clear night, as the stars embroidered the sky with their delicate brilliance, the weaver had a dream. In his dream, he wandered through a garden bathed in moonlight, a garden so serene that even the leaves seemed to breathe in peace. Amidst the garden stood a wise old tree, its branches swaying gently in the nocturnal breeze. The tree spoke in a voice as soft as the rustle of falling leaves. Seek not only with your eyes, but with your heart. For what is essential is invisible to the eye. Awakened by the echo of these words, the weaver rose with the dawn, his heart alight with a newfound purpose. He approached his loom not as a task, but as a meditation, allowing his heart to guide his hands. As he wove, he infused into the tapestry not just threads, but fragments of poetry that had touched his soul, verses that spoke of love, longing, and the unity of existence. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there, he whispered into the weave, believing in the power of these words to bridge hearts. Days turned to weeks, and the tapestry grew more vibrant, more alive. It was as if each thread pulsed with the light of the stars under which it was born. And then, on a night when the moon was full and bright, casting silver shadows on his work, the weaver knew it was complete. He stepped back and gazed at his creation. The tapestry before him was alive with color and emotion, a reflection of the universe's infinite beauty. But more than that, it was a bridge to the unseen world, a world where hearts spoke without words, where love transcended form. The villagers gathered around, marveling at the tapestry's beauty and feeling an inexplicable peace envelop their hearts. It was as if the tapestry whispered secrets known only to those who listened with their hearts. And so, the weaver's creation became a beacon of light in the village, a reminder that beyond the veil of this world lies a realm of eternal beauty and love, a realm accessible to all who seek with a pure heart. The weaver continued to craft his tapestries, each a testament to the journey of the soul towards understanding and unity. And though he eventually passed into the realm beyond the stars, his legacy lived on, a gentle reminder of the power of love and the beauty of seeking truth beyond the seen. As you drift into sleep, nestled in the embrace of night, may you journey to that moonlit garden where truths are whispered softly and hearts find their echo in the silent universe. May your dreams be filled with peace and your heart with the light of understanding. The end. May these tales weave through your dreams, stitching together moments of tranquility and insights whispered by the moon. As you journey through the landscapes of sleep, may you find rest in their serenity and wake refreshed from their gentle embrace. Sweet dreams. Beneath the starlit canopy, once upon a time, in a realm where the sky kissed the earth at the horizon, there was a village that lived in perfect harmony with the rhythm of nature. At the heart of this village stood an ancient tree, its branches stretching towards the heavens, as if cradling the stars within its leaves. This was the Tree of Whispers, a sacred guardian that held the secrets of the universe within its ageless bark. In this village lived a young woman named Layla, whose spirit was as free as the wind that danced through the fields. Layla had a gift, one that had been passed down through generations in her family. She could understand the language of the stars, a melody of cosmic whispers that guided her path. Each night, Layla would venture out beneath the starlit canopy to converse with her celestial friends. The villagers often watched in awe as she spun gracefully under the night sky, her movements a silent prayer to the infinite. One evening, as a silver crescent moon adorned the velvet sky, Layla felt a stirring in her soul. The stars whispered to her of a journey, one that would reveal the essence of true beauty and understanding. Trusting in the guidance of her luminary companions, Layla embarked on her quest, her heart open to the mysteries that lay ahead. Her journey led her across lands of emerald green and deserts of golden sand, each step guided by the constellations that shimmered above. Along the way, Layla encountered souls from walks of life vastly different from her own. With each meeting, she shared stories beneath the universal canopy that connected them all, discovering that within every heart lies a common thread of longing and love. One night, while resting under the protective gaze of the Tree of Whispers in a distant land, Layla met an old sage. His eyes sparkled with the wisdom of time, and his voice was as soothing as the gentle flow of a mountain stream. The sage spoke of a hidden garden where a single flower bloomed under the light of a full moon. This flower, he revealed, held the power to illuminate the beauty within one's soul. Guided by the stars and driven by an insatiable thirst for understanding, Layla journeyed deeper into the heart of the unknown. Finally, after many moons had waxed and waned, she found herself in a clearing where moonlight kissed the earth with a tender glow. There in the center stood the flower, its petals aglow with an ethereal light. As Layla approached, she realized that true beauty did not lie in seeking what is external, but in recognizing the light that resides within. The flower was not just a beacon of physical allure, but a symbol of the inner radiance that shines brightly when one embraces their essence. With this newfound wisdom cradled within her heart, Layla returned to her village. She shared her journey with her people, teaching them that each soul is a star, and together they form a constellation of interconnected stories and dreams. The end. May this tale inspire you to embrace your inner light and recognize the beauty that resides within you and all around you. Let it be a reminder that we are all connected under the starlit canopy of existence. Sweet dreams. The soul's embrace. Once upon a time, in the mystical lands of the East, there existed a garden so serene and enchanting that even the moon would pause to admire its beauty. Within this garden, there was a secluded corner where a lone olive tree stood tall, its branches reaching towards the heavens as if in eternal prayer. Under the shade of this ancient tree, there sat a wise old man with eyes that sparkled like the stars above. He was known far and wide for his deep wisdom and his ability to unravel the mysteries of the soul. People from distant lands would seek his counsel, hoping to find solace and guidance in his words. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky turned into a canvas of 1,000 hues, a weary traveler stumbled upon the garden, his heart heavy with burdens and his mind clouded with worries. He approached the old man and sought refuge in his presence. The wise man welcomed him with a gentle smile and motioned for him to sit beside him. "Tell me, dear traveler, what troubles weigh upon your soul?" he inquired, his voice as soft as a whisper of the wind. And so the traveler poured out his heart, recounting tales of loss and longing, of dreams shattered and hopes abandoned. The old man listened intently, his eyes filled with compassion, as if he could see into the depths of the traveler's being. "My child," he began, his voice resonating with a warmth that seemed to envelop the weary traveler. "Within you lies a light that can never be extinguished, a flame that burns eternal. In moments of darkness, look inward and you shall find the path illuminated before you." With these words, the old man began to weave a tale of love and longing, of trials endured and faith rewarded. He spoke of a time when a humble reed stood tall amidst a field of flowers, its melody captivating all who heard it. Through hardship and adversity, the reed remained steadfast, knowing that its true essence lay in surrender to the divine. As night descended upon the garden, the traveler felt a sense of peace wash over him, like a gentle stream caressing his weary soul. The words of the wise man resonated within him, stirring something deep and profound. And so, under the watchful gaze of the olive tree and the twinkling stars above, the traveler closed his eyes and let go of all that bound him. In that moment of surrender, he felt his spirit soar free, unburdened by the weight of the world. The old man's voice faded into the night as he recited a verse that seemed to echo through the very fabric of existence. "Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving. It doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. Come, yet again, come, come." And with these words lingering in the air like a sweet fragrance, the traveler drifted into a deep slumber, cradled by the gentle embrace of the night. The end. Sweet dreams, and may your soul be embraced by tranquility and serenity as you journey through the realms of sleep. The enchanted oasis. In the heart of a vast desert, where the sun kissed the golden sands each day, there lay an oasis unlike any other. This oasis, hidden from the wandering eyes, held secrets of old and stories untold. Its waters shimmered under the moonlight, reflecting the starry night sky like a mirror of dreams. Legend had it that those who dared to venture into the depths of the oasis would find not just water to quench their thirst, but also wisdom to nourish their souls. This oasis was said to be enchanted, a place where reality intertwined with the mystical realms beyond. One night, as the desert winds whispered ancient lullabies, a weary traveler named Amir found himself at the edge of the oasis, his heart heavy with burdens and his mind restless with worries. He gazed upon the tranquil waters with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. As he dipped his hand into the cool embrace of the oasis, a voice resonated from within the depths. "Seek, and you shall find. Surrender, and you shall be free." Intrigued by the mysterious voice, Amir closed his eyes and took a deep breath. His mind quieted, and his soul began to listen to the symphony of the desert night. It was then that he heard a gentle whisper, guiding him to drink from the waters of the oasis and immerse himself in its embrace. As Amir drank, he felt a sense of peace washing over him, soothing his worries and calming his restless spirit. It was as if each drop of water carried with it a message of serenity, whispering tales of ancient wisdom and timeless truths. Under the canopy of twinkling stars, Amir laid down by the edge of the oasis, his heart now light as a feather, his mind as clear as the desert sky. And as he drifted into a deep slumber, visions danced before his closed eyes. Visions of unity, love, and divine light. In his dreams, he saw himself walking through gardens of blooming roses, each petal whispering verses of love and longing. He heard the rustle of palm leaves telling stories of resilience and grace, and in the distance, he saw a figure cloaked in light, beckoning him to follow into the heart of the oasis. As he approached the radiant figure, he felt a sense of familiarity wash over him, as though he had known this presence since the beginning of time. And in that moment of recognition, the figure spoke in a voice that echoed through his being. Drink from the wellspring of faith. Bathe in the river of grace, for in surrender lies your strength. In love, you'll find your place. Amir woke with a start, the first light of dawn painting the sky in hues of pink and gold. He felt rejuvenated, reborn in spirit, and filled with a newfound sense of purpose. The enchantment of the oasis had worked its magic on him, transforming his doubts into certainties and his fears into courage. With a heart full of gratitude, Amir bid farewell to the oasis, knowing that its wisdom would forever dwell within him. As he journeyed back into the desert, guided by the morning sun and the whispers of the wind, he carried with him the lessons learned in that enchanted oasis. That true peace comes from within, that surrender leads to freedom, and that love is the eternal thread that binds us all. And so, dear traveler, may you too find solace in your own enchanted oasis. May you drink deeply from its waters of wisdom, and may you awaken to the beauty of your own divine light. Sweet dreams await you under the watchful gaze of the stars, guiding you to a realm where peace reigns supreme and love knows no bounds. The end. May your dreams be filled with serenity, and may you wake up refreshed and renewed. Sweet dreams, dear one. The melody of silence. Once upon a time, in a land cloaked in moonlight and mystery, there existed a garden unlike any other. This garden was hidden from the world, its beauty known only to those who sought solace in its serene embrace. Here, amidst the rustling leaves and the gentle whispers of the wind, lay the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. In this enchanted garden, there lived a solitary figure known to all as the Keeper of Whispers. His presence was as ethereal as the morning mist, his wisdom deeper than the ocean's abyss. Each night, as the stars painted patterns across the sky, he would sit beneath the ancient olive tree and weave tales that transcended time itself. The keeper's words were like honeyed nectar to the soul, carrying within them the essence of divine truth. Through his stories, he illuminated the path to inner peace and enlightenment, guiding wayfarers on their journey towards spiritual awakening. One such wanderer who stumbled upon the garden was a weary traveler named Amar, haunted by the shadows of his past and burdened by the weight of unspoken sorrows. Amar sought refuge in the tranquility of this sacred place. As he approached the keeper, a sense of calm washed over him, like a gentle stream caressing tired limbs. "Welcome, dear traveler." The keeper's voice was as soft as a lullaby. "Rest your weary heart and let your spirit soar on wings of light." And so, under the watchful gaze of the moon and the twinkling stars, the keeper began to narrate a tale as old as time itself. His words resonated with Amar's soul, stirring dormant memories and awakening dormant truths. In the tapestry of existence, every thread has a purpose, the keeper intoned, his eyes alight with an inner fire. Embrace the silence within you, for it is in the stillness that the heart finds its true voice. As night unfurled its velvet cloak over the garden, motes of dust danced in the moonbeams, casting a spell of enchantment upon all who listened. The fragrance of jasmine and myrrh perfumed the air, carrying with it the echoes of forgotten melodies sung by ancient spirits. Amar felt his spirit soar on wings of light, carried aloft by the symphony of silence that enveloped him. In that moment of perfect stillness, he glimpsed the infinite expanse of his own being, a reflection of the divine spark that illuminated all creation. As dawn painted the sky in hues of rose and gold, the keeper's voice faded into a gentle whisper, like the last sigh of a breeze before slumber claims the world. Amar opened his eyes, his heart brimming with gratitude for this gift of transcendence. "Remember, dear traveler," the keeper's words lingered in the air like a benediction. "In the embrace of silence, you will hear the melody of eternity." And so it was that Amar left the garden, his spirit renewed and his soul ablaze with newfound purpose. As he journeyed into the world beyond, he carried with him the memory of that sacred night when silence spoke louder than words ever could. The end. May your dreams be filled with whispers of wisdom and echoes of divine love. Sweet dreams, dear traveler. A journey within. Once upon a time, in the tranquil lands of the East, there lived a man named Adam. Adam was known far and wide for his kindness and wisdom. He spent his days wandering through lush green valleys and ancient forests, always seeking to learn more about the world around him. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon in a symphony of colors, Adam decided to embark on a journey unlike any other, a journey within himself. Under the twinkling stars and the crescent moon, Adam closed his eyes and focused on his breath. In the stillness of the night, he felt a deep sense of peace wash over him. Slowly, he began to descend into the depths of his own being, exploring the vast landscapes of his soul. As Adam delved deeper, he encountered his fears and doubts, swirling like shadows in the darkness. But he also discovered reservoirs of courage and faith, glowing like beacons of light in the night. With each step he took, he recited ancient verses that echoed in his heart. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. These words, whispered by sages long gone, guided Adam through the labyrinth of his inner world. He confronted his insecurities with compassion, his regrets with forgiveness, and his desires with acceptance. And as he moved closer to the core of his being, he felt a sense of unity with all creation. In the depths of his contemplation, Adam found himself standing before a shimmering pool of water. The surface was as smooth as glass, reflecting the starlit sky above. He gazed into the pool and saw not his own reflection, but a vision of pure light and serenity. With a heart full of gratitude, Adam knelt by the water's edge and whispered a prayer into the night. O source of all light, guide me on this inner journey. Lead me to the depths of my soul, where peace reigns eternal and love knows no bounds. And as he spoke these words, a gentle breeze rustled through the trees, carrying with it the scent of roses in bloom. The air seemed to hum with a melody as old as time itself, soothing Adam's spirit and carrying him into a deep slumber. End. Sweet dreams, dear traveler, in the realm of dreams. May your sleep be filled with visions of light and love, guiding you on your own journey within. Good night. Veil of serenity. In a time long past, in a land where the boundaries between the seen and unseen were blurred, there dwelled a soul named Oliver. Oliver was a man of quiet demeanor and deep contemplation, drawn to the mysteries that lay hidden beneath the surface of everyday life, while others sought solace in the bustle of the marketplace or the chatter of the village square. Oliver found his refuge in the whispers of the wind and the secrets of the stars. One evening, as dusk painted the sky in hues of rose and gold, a figure appeared before Oliver, clad in robes of shimmering silk that seemed to shift and change with every breath of wind. The figure exuded an aura of otherworldly grace and wisdom. Its voice was like music made manifest, a symphony of harmonies that resonated with the very core of Oliver's being. Come with me, seeker of serenity, the figure intoned, its words weaving a spell of tranquility around Oliver. I will show you a path to inner peace and enlightenment. Intrigued by the promise of serenity, Oliver rose from his seat beneath the ancient olive tree and followed the figure into the gathering twilight. The world around them seemed to hush its breath, as if in anticipation of the mysteries that were about to unfold. As they journeyed through shadowed groves and moonlit glades, the figure began to speak in a language that transcended speech, a language of symbols and sigils that danced before Oliver's eyes like fireflies in the night. Each symbol held a story, a fragment of truth that wove itself into the tapestry of his consciousness, illuminating the hidden corners of his soul. They traveled through forests of ancient cypress trees and fields of wildflowers bathed in silver moonlight, until they came upon a clearing where a veil of mist shimmered like spun silver in the night. The figure gestured for Oliver to step through the veil, its form dissolving into the mists as he did so. On the other side, Oliver found himself standing in a place of ethereal beauty, a garden of starlight and shadow, where blossoms of moonlight bloomed amidst pools of liquid light. The air was filled with the scent of jasmine and myrrh, and the sound of celestial music echoed through the trees. "Welcome to the Vale of Serenity," a voice whispered in Oliver's ear, soft as a lover's sigh. "Here you will find peace beyond understanding and truths beyond words." In that enchanted garden, time seemed to lose its meaning as Oliver wandered among the blossoms and fountains, each step bringing him closer to a state of profound stillness and inner harmony. The veils that had shrouded his heart and mind fell away like petals in the wind, revealing a purity of being that transcended all earthly concerns. As he gazed up at the canopy of stars overhead, Oliver felt a sense of oneness with the universe, a unity that embraced all creation in its loving embrace. The boundaries between self and other dissolved, and he knew in that moment that he was part of something vast and eternal, a spark of divine light in the tapestry of existence. With a heart overflowing with gratitude and wonder, Oliver sank to his knees amidst the blossoms and whispered a prayer of thanks to the unseen forces that had guided him to this sacred place. May the veil of serenity be ever lifted, and may our souls be bathed in eternal light. The end. May your dreams be filled with the fragrance of jasmine and the music of the celestial spheres. Sweet dreams to you. Fragments of eternity. In a distant land where the emerald forests met the sapphire sea, there lived a humble fisherman named Elias. Elias was a man of few words, but great wisdom, his eyes reflecting the vastness of the ocean he called home. Each dawn, he would set sail on his weathered boat, guided only by the whispers of the wind and the secrets of the waves. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon in a blaze of amber and gold, Elias found himself drawn to a secluded cove he had never noticed before. The waters shimmered like liquid silk, and a sense of serenity enveloped him like a warm embrace. As he cast his net into the depths, a voice spoke to him in a language older than time itself. "Seek not what lies beyond the veil of illusion, for true treasure resides within," the voice murmured. its words echoing in Elias's heart like a sacred hymn. Intrigued, he pulled up his net to find it brimming not with fish, but with fragments of shimmering light that danced like fireflies in the twilight. Curiosity piqued. Elias gathered the fragments in his weathered hands, their warmth seeping into his very being. Each fragment whispered tales of forgotten dreams and untold truths, weaving a tapestry of memories that spanned the ages. Lost in their luminous beauty, Elias felt as though he was gazing into the mirror of eternity itself. As night descended upon the world like a velvet cloak, Elias heard a soft rustling behind him. Turning, he saw a figure bathed in moonlight, their face veiled in shadows, yet radiating a peace that transcended earthly woes. Without a word, the figure extended a hand towards Elias, inviting him to embark on a journey beyond the confines of time and space. With a heart as light as a feather, Elias took the figure's hand, feeling a surge of joy and wonder, unlike anything he had ever known. Together, they stepped into the shimmering waters, their forms dissolving into pure light as they merged with the fragments of eternity. And so, Elias became one with the cosmic dance of existence, his spirit soaring among the stars, and his soul intertwining with the very fabric of creation. In that timeless moment, he understood the true meaning of surrender and found peace in the knowledge that we are all but fragments of a greater whole. The end. Sweet dreams, dear listener. May your slumber be filled with visions of beauty and tranquility. Illuminated horizons. Once upon a time, in a realm where the boundaries between the earthly and the celestial blurred into whispers of the divine, there existed a land bathed in the soft glow of eternal twilight. Here, amidst the shifting sands and towering dunes, lay the fabled illuminated horizons, a sanctuary of serenity and enlightenment hidden from the eyes of the world. At the heart of this mystical realm dwelled a sage named Daniel, whose wisdom was as vast as the boundless expanse of the heavens. Daniel, a guardian of ancient knowledge and keeper of sacred truths, had devoted his life to unraveling the mysteries that lay hidden within the tapestry of creation. Each evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars emerged like beacons in the night sky, Daniel would retreat to the sanctuary of his humble abode, where the air hummed with the gentle melody of unseen spirits and the fragrance of celestial blossoms perfumed the air. It was here, amidst the quiet solitude of his chamber, that Daniel would immerse himself in the study of ancient texts and scrolls, their pages illuminated by the soft glow of flickering candles. With each word he read, Daniel felt himself drawn deeper into the labyrinthine pathways of divine knowledge, his soul soaring on wings of enlightenment. One night, as Daniel delved into the depths of a particularly ancient tome, he stumbled upon a passage that spoke of the illuminated horizons, a place where the boundaries of time and space dissolved into shimmering threads of light, and where the veils of illusion parted to reveal the eternal truths that lay beyond. Intrigued by the prospect of uncovering the secrets of this hidden realm, Daniel resolved to embark upon a journey of discovery, guided by the light of inner knowing and the whispers of the universe. With a sense of purpose burning within his heart, he set forth into the unknown, his footsteps echoing across the sands like the ancient rhythms of creation. As Daniel journeyed through the vast expanse of the desert, he encountered trials and tribulations that tested his resolve and his faith. Yet with each obstacle he faced, Daniel found strength in the knowledge that he was not alone, for the divine presence walked beside him, illuminating his path with the radiance of 1,000 suns. Along his journey, Daniel encountered fellow seekers, kindred spirits whose souls resonated with the same quest for truth and enlightenment. Together, they traversed the shifting sands and treacherous terrain, their hearts united in a bond forged by the fires of divine love. And as the first light of dawn painted the horizon with hues of gold and rose, Daniel stood upon the threshold of the illuminated horizons, his heart brimming with anticipation for the wonders that lay beyond. For in that moment, he knew that he had discovered the greatest truth of all, that the journey itself was the destination, and that the path to enlightenment was paved with the footsteps of the soul. With a sense of reverence, Daniel stepped across the threshold into the luminous embrace of the illuminated horizons, where time ceased to exist and the boundaries of the known universe expanded into infinity. And as he closed his eyes and surrendered to the boundless expanse of eternity, Daniel knew that he had finally found the illumination he had sought, not in some distant realm, but within the depths of his own being. The end. May your dreams be as vast and luminous as the illuminated horizons, and may the whispers of the universe guide you on your journey through the night. Sweet dreams, dear seeker, and may you awaken to the dawn of a new day filled with wonder and possibility. Reflections of the heart. In the heart of the vast desert, where the sun bathes the golden sands in its warm embrace and the stars twinkle like diamonds in the velvet sky, lived a man named William. William was not like the other villagers in his small oasis community. While they busied themselves with the daily tasks of survival, William's thoughts often drifted beyond the horizon, seeking answers to questions that lay beyond the reach of ordinary minds. One fateful night, as William lay beneath a tapestry of shimmering stars, a figure materialized before him. The figure was shrouded in a cloak of darkness, its features obscured by shadow. Yet there was an aura of ancient wisdom that emanated from this mysterious visitor, drawing William's gaze like a moth to a flame. "Come with me, seeker of truths," the The figure's voice was a melodic whisper that seemed to resonate in William's very soul. I will show you wonders that will open your eyes to the mysteries of the universe. Intrigued and captivated by the promise of enlightenment, William rose from his makeshift bed of woven reeds and followed the enigmatic figure into the desert night. The sands whispered beneath their feet, carrying echoes of forgotten whispers and lost dreams as they ventured deeper into the heart of the wilderness. As they journeyed, the figure began to speak in a language that transcended words, weaving a tapestry of stories that spoke to William's heart more deeply than any tale he had ever heard. The stories were like threads of light, illuminating the hidden corners of his consciousness and leading him to realms of understanding that existed beyond the veil of ordinary perception. They passed through valleys of undulating dunes and ancient ruins, half buried in the shifting sands, until they reached a place of unearthly beauty, an oasis cradled in the arms of the desert, its waters shimmering like liquid silver under the moon's gentle gaze. Here, the figure intoned, its voice resonating with the harmonies of creation, lies the gateway to the realm of dreams and revelations. William knelt by the edge of the pool, peering into its depths. The waters seemed to ripple with an inner light, reflecting not just his own visage, but a myriad of images and symbols that danced like fireflies in the night. It was as if he was gazing into a mirror that reflected not his physical form, but the essence of his being. His hopes, fears, and aspirations intertwined with the threads of destiny. In that moment of profound stillness, William felt a sense of unity with all creation wash over him, like a gentle tide carrying him to unknown shores. The boundaries between self and other blurred, and he glimpsed the interconnectedness of all things, the stars above, the earth below, and the beating heart within. With a heart brimming with gratitude and wonder, William turned to express his thanks to the mysterious figure who had guided him on this transformative journey. But to his astonishment, the figure had dissolved into the shadows, leaving behind only a faint echo in the desert breeze. Remember, the echo whispered, that the truest truths are often found in the spaces between words. And so, with a sense of awe and reverence in his heart, William made his way back to his village under the watchful gaze of the stars. The desert seemed somehow different now, as if imbued with a deeper significance that transcended its harsh beauty. As he settled beneath his humble roof and closed his eyes, William felt a profound sense of peace descend upon him like a soft blanket. The stories and teachings he had received on this mystical night swirled through his mind like incense smoke, lulling him into a state of deep relaxation and contemplation. And as sleep carried him away on its gentle wings, William whispered a silent prayer into the night. May we all be guided by the light of inner truth, and may our dreams be filled with wisdom and grace. The end. May your dreams be as vast as the desert sky and as luminous as the moonlit sands. Sweet dreams to you. Secrets of the Moonlight. In a realm where the night held sway and the moon cast its silvery glow upon the land, there existed a hidden sanctuary known only to those who dared to venture beyond the boundaries of the mundane world. This sanctuary, bathed in the ethereal light of the moon, was known as the Secrets of the Moonlight, a place where mysteries lay veiled beneath the cloak of darkness, waiting to be unveiled by those brave enough to seek them. At the heart of this enigmatic realm stood a solitary figure named Elijah, his form illuminated by the soft radiance of the moon. Elijah was a seeker of truths, his soul drawn to the hidden depths of the night, where the boundaries between reality and illusion blurred into whispers of the divine. Each night, as the moon rose high in the sky and the stars twinkled like diamonds in the velvet expanse above, Elijah would retreat to the sanctuary of his chamber, where the air was heavy with the scent of jasmine and myrrh. It was here, amidst the flickering candlelight and the soft rustle of parchment, that Elijah delved into the ancient tomes and scrolls that lined the walls, their pages filled with the wisdom of ages long past. One fateful night, as Elijah pored over the pages of an ancient manuscript, he stumbled upon a passage that spoke of the secrets of the moonlight, a realm where the veils of illusion parted to reveal the hidden truths that lay beyond. Intrigued by the prospect of uncovering the mysteries of this enigmatic realm, Elijah resolved to embark upon a journey of discovery, guided by the light of the moon and the whispers of the night. With a sense of purpose burning within his heart, Elijah set forth into the darkness, his footsteps echoing across the silent landscape like the whispers of forgotten dreams. As he journeyed deeper into the heart of the night, Elijah encountered trials and tribulations that tested his resolve and his faith. Yet with each obstacle he faced, Elijah found strength in the knowledge that he was not alone, for the moonlight illuminated his path and guided his way. Along his journey, Elijah encountered fellow seekers, kindred spirits whose souls resonated with the same quest for truth and enlightenment. Together, they traversed the hidden pathways of the night, their hearts united in a bond forged by the fires of divine love. And as the first light of dawn painted the horizon with hues of gold and rose, Elijah stood upon the threshold of the secrets of the moonlight, his heart brimming with anticipation for the wonders that lay beyond. For in that moment, he knew that he had discovered the greatest truth of all, that the secrets of the universe were written not in the stars, but within the depths of his own soul. With a sense of reverence, Elijah stepped into the luminous embrace of the moonlight, where time ceased to exist, and the boundaries of reality melted away. And as he closed his eyes and surrendered to the infinite expanse of the night, Elijah knew that he had finally found the illumination he had sought, not in some distant realm, but within the depths of his own being. The end. May your dreams be as vast and luminous as the secrets of the moonlight, and may the whispers of the night guide you on your journey through the darkness. Sweet dreams, dear seeker, and may you awaken to the dawn of a new day filled with wonder and possibility. The hidden garden, in a realm veiled by the cloak of night, where the moon cast its silvery glow upon the slumbering earth, there existed a hidden garden known to few. Its existence was whispered only among the wise, for its secrets held mysteries beyond the comprehension of mortal minds. Within this garden, where time flowed like a tranquil river, and the fragrance of blossoms perfumed the air, a tale unfolded, woven with threads of Islamic mysticism and the wisdom of the ages. In the heart of the garden, beneath the canopy of ancient trees, lived a solitary figure named Jonah. He was a seeker of truth, his soul drawn to the unseen realms that lay beyond the veil of perception. With each passing day, Jonah tended to the garden with care and reverence, for he knew that within its verdant embrace lay the keys to unlocking the mysteries of existence. As night descended upon the garden, Jonah would often sit amidst the blossoms, his gaze fixed upon the stars that shimmered like diamonds in the velvet sky. It was here, in the stillness of the night, that the whispers of the universe reached his ears, carrying with them the echoes of timeless wisdom and the melodies of forgotten songs. One evening, as Jonah sat in quiet contemplation, a voice broke through the silence, its words like gentle ripples upon the surface of a tranquil pond. Seek, and you shall find, for the truth lies hidden within the depths of your own heart, the voice whispered, its resonance stirring Jonah's soul. In that moment, Jonah knew that he was being called to embark upon a journey unlike any other, a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment, guided by the unseen hand of destiny. With a sense of purpose burning within his heart, he set forth into the depths of the garden, his footsteps guided by the light of inner knowing. As Jonah wandered through the labyrinthine pathways of the garden, he encountered trials and tribulations, each serving as a test of his resolve and his faith. Yet with each challenge he faced, Jonah found strength in the knowledge that he was never alone, for the divine presence was ever by his side, illuminating his path with the radiance of 1,000 suns. Along his journey, Jonah encountered fellow seekers, each with their own stories to tell and their own truths to discover. Together, they traversed the hidden depths of the garden, their souls intertwining like the branches of ancient trees, their spirits uplifted by the promise of enlightenment that lay just beyond the horizon. And as the dawn painted the sky with hues of rose and gold, Jonah stood upon the threshold of a new beginning, his heart overflowing with gratitude for the journey that had brought him to this sacred moment. For in the stillness of the garden, amidst the whispers of the wind and the song of the birds, Jonah had discovered the greatest truth of all, that the divine resided not in some distant realm, but within the depths of his own being. With a sense of peace settling over him like a soft blanket, Jonah bowed his head in silent reverence, offering thanks to the universe for the blessings bestowed upon him. And as he closed his eyes and surrendered to the embrace of sleep, he knew that his journey was far from over, for the hidden garden held infinite secrets yet to be revealed. The end. May your dreams be as tranquil as the hidden garden, and may the wisdom of the universe guide you on your journey through the night. Sweet dreams, dear seeker, and may you awaken to the dawn of a new day filled with wonder and possibility. The sacred flame. In the heart of the desert, where the dunes whispered ancient secrets and the stars painted patterns of light across the velvety sky, there lived a man named John. John was a wanderer of both the outer world and the inner realms, seeking truths that eluded the grasp of ordinary eyes. His soul, like a falcon in flight, soared high above the mundane concerns of daily life, yearning to touch the hem of the divine garment that clothed the universe. One fateful evening, as John sat beneath a canopy of twinkling stars, his thoughts adrift on the sea of contemplation, a stranger approached him. The stranger was cloaked in shadows, his face obscured by a veil of mystery. Without a word, he extended his hand, revealing a small, intricately carved lamp that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. "Guard this with your life," the stranger intoned in a voice like wind through the reeds, "for within it lies the sacred flame of truth." Intrigued by the enigmatic gift, John accepted the lamp with trembling hands, his heart quickening with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As the stranger melted into the darkness like dew under the morning sun, John found himself alone with the lamp, its surface gleaming softly in the moonlight. Curiosity gnawed at his soul like a persistent whisper, urging him to unlock the secrets hidden within the lamp's depths. With a mixture of reverence and anticipation, he rubbed its surface gently, as if coaxing a slumbering genie from its bottle. To his astonishment, a warm glow emerged from within, casting patterns of light and shadow that danced like dervishes in a trance. As he gazed into the flickering flame, John felt a profound sense of peace wash over him, as if he had stumbled upon a wellspring of eternal wisdom. The flame seemed to speak to him in a language older than time itself, weaving tales of love and longing, of loss and redemption, of the eternal dance between darkness and light. In that sacred space between wakefulness and dreams, John heard the voice of unseen poets whispering verses of longing and belonging. Within your heart lies a garden untamed, where roses bloom and nightingales sing. Tend to it with care, O seeker of truth, and behold the beauty that it will bring. With each passing night, John would sit by the lamp, letting its gentle glow illuminate the hidden recesses of his soul. The flame became his guide, leading him through labyrinthine corridors of thought and emotion, until he stood at the threshold of his true self, unveiled and unafraid. Through the veil of illusion that shrouded his vision, John glimpsed fragments of a reality more vibrant and alive than anything he had ever known. The boundaries between self and other melted like snowflakes on a river, merging into a vast ocean of interconnectedness where all distinctions dissolved in the light of unity. In those moments of quiet communion with the sacred flame, John felt himself drawn into a cosmic embrace that transcended time and space. He became aware of a presence, ancient and wise, that whispered secrets of creation and destruction, of birth and rebirth, of endings that were beginnings in disguise. As the seasons turned and the sands shifted beneath his feet, John's spirit underwent a metamorphosis as profound as the turning of night into day. His once restless heart now beat in harmony with the pulse of the universe, resonating with the symphony of existence that played on the strings of eternity. One moonlit evening, as shadows danced across the desert floor and the scent of jasmine hung heavy in the air, John knew that his time had come. With a heart full to bursting with gratitude for all that he had learned and experienced on this sacred journey, he closed his eyes and surrendered to the call of destiny. And in that moment of surrender, the flame within the lamp blazed forth with an intensity that seared through the veils of illusion, revealing the radiant core of truth that pulsed at the heart of all creation. John felt himself lifted on wings of light, ascending towards a realm beyond all comprehension, where love reigned supreme and all beings were united in a tapestry of divine grace. The end. May your dreams be filled with echoes of ancient wisdom and whispers of eternal love, guiding you to realms of peace and serenity. Sweet dreams, dear traveler of the night.